Hello, beautiful people. So today is the beginning of the month, which means I'm here to remind you about the holistic habits that heal, that we can build a simple and effective system of change that will boost and leverage your own, taking back your health into your own hands by starting today. So all we have to do is remember that we are a product of our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual habits, whether we like it, whether we know it, whether we like it or not, because we function 95% of the time from our subconscious mind, from our habit brain, because we are creatures of habit. So leverage this. This is what the key is, to leverage this, level up our lives using a system that we can create positive change to help take back our health. And this is a really simple system that I've generated, and I offer it to you to all my clients. It's what's called a monthly in and out habit. So you start to list. You create a list, first of all, of the habits that you want to bring in. So then you know at the beginning of every month, you have a choice. You bring in a great new or a micro habit. So it could be a habit of a 5-minute habit, just as you brush your teeth, right? Just as you bring in the habit of drinking more water, as you bring in, I'll give you some more examples of habits so you can start creating the list that you want. But it's so vital to bring in this habit at the beginning of every month, because then you have 1 month to do that habit every single day, and every single day you build that into your system. You don't have to think about it after 1 month, and then you have another habit. And so in 6 months, in 12 months, in 1 year, you have totally upgraded your habits. And remember to consider all the 4 pillars of health, or holistic health, is the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual habits, right? So every month you choose a habit that you want to bring in, and you can replace it with a bad habit. So that could be, for example, drinking too much coffee. So you replace it with a better habit of drinking tea. So you have the habit already in place. It's even easier, right? You can just replace that with drinking a herbal tea once or twice of the times that you normally drink coffee, or something like that, right? And then you have to remember this very simple technique. It's called STCC: stack, stack, track, cue, and celebrate, right? So you stack your habits, meaning that you have morning ritual habits, you have afternoon ritual habits, and you have evening ritual habits. Again, these micro habits, these mini habits can be just literally 5 minutes, a prayer just before you eat, choosing to say the drinking water with the intention of love, putting more, I don't know, microbiotics, probiotics into your food plan, whatever it is, right? It can be just something very small. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. So you start stacking your habits, you start tracking them. So you have a system that you track them with, so you know that you've done it every single day. And so you can see, and then you can also celebrate. So you celebrate your wins, your micro wins every day and every month, and then you can move on to the next one, right? It's so simple. Also remember to embrace the power of accountability by having an accountability buddy or a coach, a friend, somebody who wants to be in the same position as you in 6 months' time, in 1 year time. Reach out to me, reach out to somebody in a group, say, hey, do you want to do this system of simple and effective change that you won't fall off from, because you build the habits into your life and you don't have to think about it anymore. So take responsibility today and start to build and reclaim your holistic health and well-being by adapting these habits the system that I suggest to you today. And so I'm going to just share with you a few quick habits that I would, that highly recommend for easing pain and reducing stress in your life. So a physical habit should be, if we haven't already, to absolutely 100% put what's called movement medicine. So put some kind of movement into your daily life. That could be anything you want. It doesn't have to be specific like yoga, but it's so vital for our health, movement. Another physical habit that I think is very, very important is spending time going inward. So spending time doing mindfulness, doing some breathing exercises, some meditation, some kind of thing. Those are vital. These are just like basically SOSs that we should have all in our lives every single day. An emotional habit is like learning how to do 1 or 2 soothing tools so that you know that you can have your emotion, and then you can feel your emotion, you can release your emotion, and that you know that it's a wave that's gone through you and it's not stuck in some kind of organ or some kind of body part. Mental habits, affirmations, bring in inspiring reading, something that can make you feel excited to get up in the morning. So my habit for this month is going to be a prayer before I eat. So I usually, what I do is I have a glass of water. I have a jug of water that I fill up twice, and so I know that I'm drinking at least 2 liters per day. But I give an intention of love before I drink it, because we know now how important this is, right? To always give we are 70 plus percent water, so we absolutely, and water holds intention. So, but also so does food. So I'm now taking the time, I've started already in the last couple of days, to start to say a prayer before lunch. I'm not religious in any way, but I'm spiritual, and I know the power of the intention. So I say just very simply, may this food, I bless this food, and may this food give me all the nutrients and things that I need for my physical, mental, and emotional well-being and spiritual well-being, and let it nourish me to the next level me. That's what I say before I eat. So that's by habit. And then so there are lots of spiritual habits, like, for example, daily gratitude. I've had that for like 3 years now. Reaching out to loved ones, sending them love, doing a catalyst journal. That's a spiritual as an example of spiritual habits that you could bring in. Okay, so please take this on, and let's just take back our healing power of the mind, of the body, the mind and body, and really take responsibility for our health in this trying time, and we really need it. So leverage the use of habit, leverage the use of our habit brain to help you build your holistic habits that heal. So with this, I will love you and leave you.